need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into the 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. Thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There'll be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
At the 45-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Fields. There he goes again. And Fields is tough to bring down the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That caught by Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Steelers'
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Fields going to hang on to this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Jets. First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Fields. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
On the run.
Just not going to get on 9 seconds old now,
The Jets are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
Now, Fields. And that is hot in the end zone. He's in.
A lot of good start defensively.
Touchdown, Jets. And for Justin Fields, that is his 1st touchdown pass as a New York Jet.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his 1st as the Steelers quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From 29, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Really?
Broken up. It's incomplete.
There's a wire, so it makes
It
sense.
brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the pistol, Warren will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Jermaine Johnson.
This 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers.
Oh.
Caught by Fryermuth. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Fields. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
Ready? Five.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down.
That's too much time in the pocket. There you go.
Preston's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. Steelers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Warren. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards from 29.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Play fake. It's Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
23 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Great for the Jets. The reset button hit again after 5 and 12, the Aaron Rodgers few seasons. Now it is start brand new again, this time with Aaron Glenn leading the charge.
Well, you talk about Aaron Glenn, Mike, and you think the job he did as
Brees Hall inside the 40. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. 17-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And it's a short pick up to about the 42. Will McDonald, third tackle. A run up the middle with Warren.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. On 2nd down, Warren. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. To get this to his tight end, Fryermuth. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Rodgers. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Here we go. Good. Green 19.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Jets.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Green 19.
Fields now on 2nd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Derek Harmon, the 1st-round pick, making an instant impact. A sack here in the season
Here we
opener.
go. 551. 551.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Bolt's kick is good, and the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So Nick Bolt back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, a quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
Here's a handoff to Wall, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity next.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and long for Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I didn't see the last one.
Downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still.
Hey, you're usually in bed by now, aren't you?
Throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second down.
Oh, fuck. I did not mean to throw that ball.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body
I meant to wait for him to go all the way if I could.
Third down. Again, it's Rodgers.
Now,
That is
or not.
incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Khalil Herbert to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch rate.
Yeah, I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Quarterbacks, coaching staff, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they're ready.
Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
This is going to have to be a second half comeback if I'm going to come back and win this game.
Move out to a 24-10 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They run with Warren into the secondary at the 45. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Warren. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rodgers now. Going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defending. Off the play fake. Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. 3rd and goal.
Loss of a yard. It's 3rd down and goal.
The shotgun. It's A-Rod.
Damn it, my head on my phone shit.
Down, back at the 6. That is Will McDonald working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. Now Rodgers on 4th down. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' career touchdown throw 504, but number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers back within 7. It's 24-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Khalil Herbert on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument that they're a playoff team, and Joe Burrow was the best player. And he was incredible. Most weeks, Michael, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati happen? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are two perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields, touchdown, New York. Full tips, the point is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.